Let us proceed to the next location. Shall we go and speak with this Oracle Master? Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard. The fallen must be revived.
I'll say in few words.
How adorable.
Indeed, you are correct.
Come to think of it, I learned of a shortcut near here while traveling beyond the rift. Shall we make use of it? Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Nicely done.
I can do no less than serve the wrist.
Well said.
In my stead, then I suppose I have no choice but to obey. Fret not! I'll make you finger away. Speak in a moment. I'd be caught unawares. I am shamed.
We ought to consider that.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark them on... Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
Should your pack grow over full...
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Impressive, Master.
Do not despair! I'm coming to your aid!
It's vital you remain level-headed. Point your shield with all due haste.
Would you mind coming over here? We have found a material.
Hobgoblin!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Equipped for this situation. Mayhap I aim to find a new weapon.
What are you doing? We are in the midst of battle. You see, this is the product of your heedlessness.
It's called taking the initiative, I'll have you know. Is aught troubling you, Master? You seem all right to me. Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
One should think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way.
I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strengths.
Blight. One of us is being drenched!
I suppose the wounds won't heal themselves. Let's keep still a moment. This spell will empower you with elemental magic!
Seems your luck's run out.
Come on, put up a fight. Come on, have at it.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen. Would you care to hold the forgotten stone? Follow me! With unbalanced!
There is no better time to strike.
Strike fast and true, and our glory shall fall. Well done.
skin of my teeth.
Here we go again.
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
Understood.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself.
Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
I knew you would come. You seek answers, and you shall have them. If 'tis I simply do. The life force of... And such is how I came to know of your arrival, and 'tis a most useful ability, as I'm sure you will agree. Loath as I am to admit it, I know little. I sense a land soaked in warmth. A warmth akin to your own arisen, to that of the power of the life you possess. Yet it now lies many fathoms below the surface of the sea. Though 'tis strange, for I sense also that this warmth grows ere near. 'Twould seem a path will be open to you in time, allowing you to venture into the heart. Perhaps he who was dragon-forged can tell you more. Seek him out in Harv village, if you would learn from him.
I'm on my way. Resist if you can. Poison ought to be cured with all due haste.
I'm thrilled, but I'll get it done.
He who was dragon-forged, eh? Perhaps we ought to seek out this man and his wisdom in Harv village. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
Come to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Our recent experiments defy all...
Caution is called for when walking so close by the river.
It would be unwise to let our equipment get drenched.
Fret not! I'll make the pain go away.
One of us has been poisoned.
Cannot manage without you for a moment, Arisen.
This bow has a fondness for meat. What's the use of live battle? Doubtless destructive parts.
Now there's an idea! I haven't thought of that. We must rally. Panicking will only take a second advantage. I'm coming, Master.
You must remain calm, else all will be lost. No! The Arisen has been poisoned!
Magic, Serac, it's my fault.
Follow me, if you would.
I'll be historians, Master.
'Tis weak to fire.
As you wish, I shall return directly.
poison is a nasty affliction.
I suppose you think you can afford to be reckless so long as I'm here to heal you. Hold just a moment.
That's enough for one day.
Wait to see what Maxa. How's the day treating you then?
Ah, at long last, I am returned to you.
But not at the expense of my dignity.
As a matter of fact, the time I spent apart from you was miserable indeed, Master. May we never be parted again.
Dwell not on the past.
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once. We must rest, though the sun is... I return safe and sound.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
Spend all day here. The monster's really scary. You should have someone to share this spot with.
Mayhap I'll treat. This ox cart's bound, for the check can't let you on till you've paid.
Fortunately for us, this one started talking the moment a bargain of acquittal was mentioned. Mayhap through speaking with him, we might discern...
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
want afford it.
Welcome, sir. Doubly so, if hope to see you again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
I fear I must attend to my prayers.
With the port crystal placed, we'll be able to use a fairy stone to return here in an instant. We seem to have arrived without issue, but are we safe here?
Surely I can permit myself but a moment's rest.
So vast is this world, and full of life indeed. In the grand scheme, we are as distinct from one another as pebbles on a beach. Yet we do so love to extol our differences. But are these differences so great? If you believe so, this next task should prove exceedingly simple. Is this the man I sought? Truly? You are satisfied with your answer? Then I shall weigh its merit. To pluck a human from the faceless swarm is no less a challenge than to seek a single grain of sand on the Alta Batal coast. Yet pluck you have. And for that, I congratulate you. Another prize is...
Mayhap 'twas somewhat overdone, but no matter.
Now, questions beget questions, and I have one for you. How many... My memory fails me, you see. Remind me, and make it plain. Let yonder statues be your means. For every question aptly answered, bring one here before me. Let yonder statues be your means. For every question aptly answered, bring one here before me. This is your answer? Are you sure of your... My, that's quite a number. And the correct one, no less. I see you're keeping track. Of course, your erudition shan't go unrewarded. Though ours is a battle of wits, tests of metal are more to your strength. Is that not so? Come, try your arm. Though he shall be your opponent, not I. However, I am not one to be amused by a simple duel. Bear this ring into battle, that I might gauge your true strength. Show. It seems your mind is as strong as your arm. You have more than earned your reward. Easily the mind unravels. Some say it's pain that does it best, others darkness, but I say neither. Rather, I say a mind cannot be more soundly broken than when it beholds its earnest efforts laid low in a single stroke. Could you survive such despair? We shall see. Here, I have an amphora destined for Sir Moritz in Batal. Deliver it to him, but beware, it's rather fragile. I do hope your struggle will amuse.
Oh, what does this say?
Let's have a look then.
Quit acting so...
This ox can't let you on till you've paid.
Anywhere's better than the middle of the crowd.
Treat myself to a tickle before bed.
We pawns cannot set foot in Batal without feeling the people's contempt for us.
Take heart. For we are fulfilling our duty at the Arisen's side. We have naught to be ashamed of.
I can't wait to see what
Off.
the day
We
holds.
forget the value of a moment's contemplation. Interested in my wares? Interested in my wares? Pleasure doing business with you.
Well met.
Admirable work, if I do say so myself.
Shall we get some rest then?
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
A new day, a new perspective.
There's a tavern that stocks new liquor,
Fine wares.
but they only cater to beasts. Friends, that's where you come in, see?
What did that phase us, fellow? Frankly, I fail to see. We need...
Should I get up to today?
If you ask me again, I'll claw out his eyes. Surely I'm overdue a day or
Well met, sir.
There's a
Fancy a
tavern that
gander?
stocks new liquor,
wares
but they only...
Let me get that. If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure.
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
What should I get up to today? Somehow my feet always carry me.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
I'm going to go exploring. I could find a noble to take me on where it's set. Well met, sir.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a...
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then? Do come again?
Something good will come today. I just know it.
Those content to live in idleness. Wonder if there's any easy work to be had. Is it
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy aught.
Might as well hang about. I'm in no rush.
Haven't had much luck today.
Look around town.
You look at my web. Still waiting on that report.
I ought to turn in for the
My bed calls and I shan't resist. I must be vigilant. Town's...
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
We'll see if you can escape me a second time.
So tired. I've barely the vim to...
We'll see if you can escape me a
Who are you supposed to be then, eh? Quit staring. Wait, you're one of the ones that came crawling into our hideout. Yeah, ain't funny really. But seeing you's reminding me of that bleeding run. I'm talking about Hugo, of course. Ha! Didn't you hear him sobbing as we left? Bet he's still crying over it, eh? Like a babe without its mum. Of course, Lanzo's already forgotten about the poor sod. Was right glad to be rid of him, truth be told.
That blackguard. Oh, it tells me there's more to his tale. Not sure I...
Hugo's been following Lanzo around ever since he was a kid. Still, there's a use for whelps like him. Guards aren't like to throw a brat in jail for pocketing a few trinkets, eh? They can earn their own living that way. When one shop starts getting suspicious, they just move on to another. Easy. And having a few whelps along makes setting up in a new town a trice. The guards don't suspect a thing. But Hugo had gotten too big for that, see? We'd run out of uses for him. Well, save throwing him to the dogs, so as we could make our escape. Hard to believe the lad never figured out. Did he ever tell you his story? About how his parents were killed? Couldn't be more obvious who that was. Eh? Ah, his mum was a comely lass. We roughed them up, had a bit of fun. Emptied their purses and the like. Lad, it was hard not to laugh, watching daft little Hugo grow up, hanging with a new hideout now, over on the ancient battleground. Aye, I ain't afraid to tell you that. I might owe Lanzo a favour or two. In fact, why don't you go pay him a visit, eh? Ain't... With a new hideout now, ain't fair for me to be the only one with a sweet all to myself.
What do you want now? What? He said... What? That... But... If he did that to me... No. Tell me it's all a lie, damn you!
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
Tis my duty to devote my life to prayer and virtue. I gather but had my fill. Some of us get complacent. I can't rest till I'm a master.
Welcome.
Somehow my feet always carry me.
Evidently, 'tis a contraption that allows for travel betwixt 2 points. That does sound convenient.
This seems useful. 'Twould be a shame not to employ it to our advantage.
Tis said that answering the Sphinx's riddles was but a portion of the... Should the day come that you seek to challenge the beast yourself, you would do well to look to this mural.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen? "'Tis done, Master. Now a fairy stone can whisk us here whensoever we desire."
Here, I have an amphora destined for some... I do hope your struggle will amuse.
Not a foe in sight.
If we seek monsters, we shall doubtless find them here. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Formidable foe. I hope we have not met our match.
Its strength must be manifold our own. We shall have to watch its movements carefully.
All together now! We attack as one!
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this. You can count on me to keep you safe.
We are too rich.
We've got them on the run.
Let them run. We need not waste our strength. Wish me to return? At once, Master.
The rain has stopped, and not a moment too soon.
It wasn't so bad. We'll be dry soon enough.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor...
That reminds me. Oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
It's just another way to save your own skin.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Oh, what does this say?
Let's have a look then.
So, you seek to enter Go on through.
Fields here with no one about.
Tis just another day, same as the one afore it.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
It would allow us to save our strength, assuming we are not attacked, that is.
At least I have my life. That's something.
This ox cart you've got to pay afore we depart. Let me think on this a moment.
Come on! Don't keep me waiting.
You're going to regret that.
Excuse me?
I only hope I meet no...
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
This ox cart's bound. Want on, you'll need to pay up then.
Time to hit the sack. And deepen my cups of
I've got to be silent as the night.
If I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go away. Ah!
I worked hard today. I think I've earned a rest.
If I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go away.
Mayhap I'll treat myself to a tipple.
I'll teach them a lesson they won't soon forget.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
At least I have my life. That's something.
I like to come here when I need a minute to think.
Can't help but talk. In a whisper when I'm here.
I could use a bit of excitement in my life.
I think I've earned a rest.
Time to be heading home.
What is true peace, I wonder?
Go on, have a look.
With the port crystal placed, we'll be able to use a fairy stone to return here in an instant.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about and analyze the situation.
Bitter glares dog our steps wherever we tread here in Batal. 'Tis clear its people hold no love for we pawns.
What in the world were you thinking? Hold a moment. That vase. For generations now, my family has been charged with a duty to seek out this amphora. To think that it was hidden here. Oh, is that why you brought me here? So that I might claim it? Oh, joyous day! At least...
It is quiet, huh?
Go on, have a look. Looking to lay your head? We've soft bet. Aplenty. Pleasure doing.
Well, well. Very good. Well, well. The amphora has been delivered intact. I'd not thought you had it in you. Though I'd hoped to savor your dismay, you shall have your prize all the same. And with that, our game comes to an end. As amusing as it has been, I shall now take my leave of you to await the next courageous soul who would test their wits against mine.
That was certainly worthwhile.
I scarce know what to make of this combat.
Oh.
Now we should be able to transport ourselves here at any time, so long as we've a ferry stone with us.
Why is my luck so wrong?
It's so dull when there's nothing doing.
Perhaps I ought to hire on some.